Was I unlisted this whole time? Is that the reason why this didn't work? Is that the reason why this didn't work? That's crazy. Yo. What's up, bro? What's up, cats? Yo, this is weird. Like, I had my stream. I realized that the stream was unlisted. And I was like, wait, is that the reason why no one's here? I was like, man, it's like, wait. No, because I hit live and then nothing happened. I was like, oh, that's why. Okay. I was like, now it makes sense. All right. What up, cats? Yeah, it's 3 in the morning for me right now, by the way. I don't know how long it'll be up, but it's pretty late. Good afternoon, most people. I'd say right now it's like it's afternoon for my folks over in America and in Europe, right? Basically. I'd say. I got the keys working. What's up, cats? Yeah, I guess I'm talking about composition and arranging today because a lot of people have been asking me about stuff. And yeah, and the concert was good. Thank you, by the way. Appreciate it asking. In the UK at 6 p.m. Yeah, basically. So kind of like afternoon, evening. I mean, evening is afternoon technically, right? Yeah, I can't play my saxophone right now, so this is the closest thing I was able to achieve. Oh, I don't got no chops, bro. Don't be fooled. I can make it sound like I got chops. I can do some funny stuff like... I'm not clean at all. But yeah, what's up, everybody? Let me see who's in here. So Lana Ron was up here. What's up, dude? Lolo, good to see you. Oh, yo, Svet. Camden. We got Ben Cunningham Walker. What's up, Thomas? No, I'm not playing today. Theo Petty, Heart and Soul jazz cover. Yo, what's up, horse? Yeah, I'm trying to do more. I'm trying to do more now because like there's a lot of stuff to be said, and also just like I need to keep the engagement. So, but yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here and helping y'all out with any questions y'all got. But also I want to show y'all some stuff too because the concert was killing. This concert was killing. I'm extremely happy about what happened. Very, very, very nice show. And for those of you who were in the chat who were there, I don't know if you were there and you're in this chat, you need to be going to sleep. Don't be like me, bro. It's like 3 in the morning. You gotta figure out how to use chat. Yo, yeah, it's YouTube chat. It's not even Twitch. What's up, Cheshire? Thanks for coming anyway, though. Hey, you know the best thing about not needing to play saxophone? I can eat chips. That's amazing. Man, your rhythm section players got it easy. I can put a chip in my mouth and play a lick. While I'm eating at the same time. That's like, wow. That's huge. That's insane. That's insane, dude. I've never been able to have such a privilege. What's up, Tagal? You about to go to sleep? Bro, I was going to do the same thing, but I was like, bro, you know, I'm up. I was editing some video. And Tagal, I wish you was there, bro. I wish you at the show. But yeah. I got some other songs I want to play too for y'all. I got some new songs I've been writing. Finally. I finally got some new songs. Finally like premiering them too. Like, holy crap, that's what I want to show y'all. I'm not gonna show y'all all of it now because like I gotta edit it and put it up. You're basically seeing like the incomplete version. And I can't play everything for you because if I play everything for you, it's gonna waste it. Let me switch over. Let's see, what are these? This is second set, right? Yeah, I want to show y'all Leap of Faith. I think I'm gonna premiere that. I'm gonna do a YouTube premiere of Leap of Faith. There's two songs that I wrote called. There's one song I wrote called Leap of Faith, and then the Dreamweaver. It's another one that I had wrote. Squeedy. But yeah, if y'all got any questions for me regarding composition and arranging, I know some people were asking like what my process was for writing, and because me it depends on the context. But I think the best thing I can do is probably show y'all some tunes that I've written of varying what's the word? Varying intensities, so to speak, and then I can go over and explain some of the stuff before I go full force into putting it up on YouTube. But other than that, let me see. Hello, why stream here versus Twitch? Because also, what's up, Suicidal? What a thing to say. What's up? I'm gonna call you Muffin, even though that's also kind of like, you know, like I don't know, you like that, I'll call you. But yeah, I remember it's good to see you always. But yeah, because this is my YouTube channel, so I want to, and most of my fans are over on YouTube for the jazz side of things. So might as well stream for the YouTube cast, you know. It's also easier to keep everybody in one place, I would say. So, orchestral boss battle music. Do I have a strings patch on here? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I was like, oh, okay, orchestral boss music. Maybe I'll go back and transcribe that later. I hope I didn't just give somebody an idea. I gotta copyright that before. I gotta copyright that before it's done. I gotta copyright it. Not sure in the original performance. Oh, what's up, Chris? By the way, hello. This is Chris Hermstad. Not sure when the original performance was, but Emmett recently posted "I Got It Bad." You guys sounded great together. Hadn't heard Gifton before. Yeah, Gifton's man. You know what's funny? I think I got to tell him about the inside joke in our Discord about Gifton. It's just so funny. But yeah, thank you. But yeah, that was a really great show. That was like, man, that was like some months, either the end of 2020 or the beginning of 2021, at least 4 or 5 months before the after you've gone session. So, yeah. Yo, you fought a lot of bosses. Oh, of course. That was the straight up like that's like the old like Final Fantasy 1 through 6, 1 through 7, like. No, it's like PS1. That sounds like PS1 Final Fantasy. It's like Final Fantasy 5 through 9. That's that sound. The strings. That's what that sound is. If I can do like piano and strings at the same time, it's like even better. So if I did like yeah. That's so funny. I immediately resorted to D minor. That was like my default. That was unironically better than most bad music. That I don't know about that, man. I gotta hop to it. I gotta really get it. Thank you though. Keyboard streams, yeah, we got it. You realize that for about yeah. You know, maybe I shouldn't have exposed him like that, but you know, you gotta reuse content. You know, I think he realized because that was probably I think that all that stuff came out before I told him to clip his stuff up. So I think now that he's clipping his stuff up, he probably was like, oh, let's go back and put some other clips up that people haven't seen. I was actually gonna do that with Open World. I was thinking about showing y'all that too. Show y'all some tracks from Open World. There's a composition that I played it on Twitch stream before, so top of my head from that show's motherfucker. Yeah, man, that's a great one. That's a great one, man. Thank you. What do you find as Augustine? What do you find as the main difference between being a working musician in the U.S. and Japan? Well, technically, I don't really have that much experience as being a working musician in Japan yet because I'm technically not supposed to be working, like legally, visa-wise. So I'm not gonna say that on stream. I've basically just kind of been playing shows and like, kind of, you know, just playing shows. But in terms of the experience of at least, you know, being a saxophonist playing shows, which is how I'm gonna word it for legal reasons. My experience of playing shows in Japan versus the US, which will be the code word for what we're talking about. I don't know. Just for me, it's just the overall more positive is not the right word. It's a more professional atmosphere, less ego. Even if you speak the language, like I don't know. It's just like people are more willing to work. That's the biggest thing I like is that people are more willing to like work. People don't really complain as much. They will listen to you. Man, everybody will listen to the music. You send it on time. They will listen to the music ahead of time. They will practice it. You know what I'm saying? They will have it ready by the rehearsal. Man, and they expect you to do the same thing too. So I gotta make sure my stuff, which is, you know, I always had that down in New York though. I always made sure that I was like actually able to play. I never been like, sorry man, I'll look at it when I get home. Sorry, unless they brought it in that day, right, to sight read, then I'll be like, oh, I'll get it later. But no, like generally I didn't really have any problems doing that. But it'd be other cats that's just like kind of not really. And then same thing with my music too. So it was kind of like, you know, but I think my main point is that like it's just an overall more flexible atmosphere too, like in terms of like the type of music people are willing to play. Generally, jazz musicians out here are not just sticking to one era. Like in New York, you get people that only play 30s, you get people that only play 50s and 60s. Not even 50s and 60s. People only play 50s, like hard bop, blue note. People only play post bop 60s, like, you know, Wayne and Joe Henderson. You got people that only play fusion. You know what I'm saying? But like over here, it's like people kind of like they hear jazz and whatever they like and whatever people are playing, that's what they play. And so that joint. Oh, France. Oh, France. Oh, yes. Good to see you. Wow. Thanks for coming in. Yes. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in. It's great to see you here again. In Marseille, yeah, I need to get back there. That was such a beautiful time. And that jam session that we had after. That was all, in general, that was just really nice. That was really killing. Thanks so much for coming through. I miss all y'all. And Andrew, yo, Andrew makes music. You're a big fan. Thank you. This is a high schooler trying to pursue music as a career. What would you recommend focusing your time on? Well, what year are you in high school? That's really important. Because there are 4 years, and like each of those years can go by either really fast or really slow, depending on what you do. And also, like, I mean, they're gonna fly by whether you think about it or not. But just the type of work you do really matters in those years. So, yes, I will try my best. Thank you. Really, you can't imagine you go crazy. Crazy about, is this something I said? I forgot what I said, but yeah. Ari, what was your biggest culture shock moving to Japan? Everyone following the rules. So maybe moving. Actually, that's like coming to Japan for the first time. Moving to Japan, biggest culture shock. I don't know. It's like, I don't think I really had a culture shock moving here because I already knew what to expect. It was really the time that I came in 2020 when I was here for a month that I got my biggest culture shock, which is basically, the fact that everyone follows the rules. Everyone's so like polite, at least on the surface, you know. I don't know, social etiquette. Having to speak the language more than I thought I would. Like, you know, everybody says that, like, cause like in general, like every sign is in English. Yes, every sign is in English, but that doesn't mean that people speak English. That's a misconception. Like, you can get around Tokyo just fine if you don't talk to anybody. But as soon as you have to talk to anybody, you gotta have at least some basic Japanese. Hello, Alan Brothers. Hello, brothers. Great to see you. Thanks for coming through and hanging. But yeah, that's kind of like the biggest thing. It was really that, just having to speak the language. Like that was cool because I already had took Japanese class, and then like, you know, I had a bunch of friends that would help me when I first came over. So, and then also maybe, I don't know, because by the time I moved here, it was everything I wanted it to be. So I didn't really have a shock because that was like my favorite. This is my favorite place in the world to be. So, what's up, Red? Good to see you, Big Red. Corn Blazer? Is it Corn Blazer? Yo, how is it to be vegan in Japan? Way easier than you think. Like, if you're going out to eat with friends, you got to make sure that, like, you know, that it's kind of a bummer having to ask them, is like, vegan dakara, you know, vegan desu kara, you know, niku o taberarenai, sumimasen, like, you know, like, you have to, niku o dame, you know, it's kind of hard sometimes because, like, finding places that'll cater to that. But if you live in Japan, this thing is, if you live, like, visiting Japan, really hard to be vegan just because, like, you're not going to have access to a kitchen. But let me tell you something. I've been cooking, like, almost every day. Like, the only time I don't cook is when there's no ingredients or, like, maybe I'm too tired. But for the most part, I'm almost cooking every day here now. At least every week, for sure. Yeah, at least 2 times a week I'm cooking here. And so it's, like, basically, I can go to the grocery store at any point, get food. I basically eat cabbage like every week. I make so much cabbage. Yeah, it's Juna, man. I eat so much cabbage in here. So it's like, we healthy, we regular. But, you know, I love you know, all the like, also the vegetables. The quality of the produce is amazing in Japan. It's ridiculous. So you can kind of eat however you want. You can tailor make. We still got fruits. I can still eat bananas. I found peanut butter, bro. I never thought I would. They changed. Regular supermarkets got peanut butter in it now. It's only Skippy, so it's not like the organic joint with just 3 ingredients that I used to get. But, like, I still can eat peanut butter. It's default crunchy. They know me. The only peanut butter is crunchy Skippy. It's a super chunk. Crunchy peanut butter Skippy. It's like they knew I was coming here. They knew that I was going. They knew that I was moving here, so they made the peanut butter crunchy. And they made it. They knew it. And they put it right where, amazing. What you mean half? Get out of here, Cheshire. Crunchy superiority. I'm gonna run a poll here that says, what do you prefer, chunky or smooth peanut butter? But yeah, man, I basically, my diet has basically not changed, except for the fact that I can't eat Jamaican food anymore, which I'm sad about. I haven't really found Thai restaurants. I think I also gotta ask June about that. I don't know where to find a good Thai food, but like, I haven't found Thai restaurants. Indian food is killing in Japan. I didn't realize that. They actually got some pretty dang on good Indian food here. Bro, I have no problem. Everybody's like, man, be careful eating in Japan. I mean, like, yeah, if you're eating some traditional Japanese dishes, I can't eat everything, right? There's a lot of stuff in the dashi sometimes that is not vegan. But for the most part, bro, I'm chilling. I'm so chilling here. I actually gained weight from eating here. Like, I've eaten too much, mostly because of all the rice, right? It's like rice and everything. But yeah, anybody who's vegan, like, as long as you want to move here, you'll be good. If you're visiting for like a week or two, you're gonna have to like, you might not eat the way you want to. You might be eating more carbs than you want just to bulk up. But like, if you live here, bro, it's so easy. It's actually easy. If anybody needs help on how to be vegan in Japan, just let me know. So, but yeah, Crunchy is crazy. You can find it all. Man, I'm telling you, it's changed. Dude, I'm telling you. 3 years ago when I came here, and I was here for a month, it was so hard to find peanut butter. All I saw was peanut spread, peanut product and joint, like peanut oil. Like, I couldn't find what I was looking for. It's crazy. Sorry, Andy, actually, I saw your question. I didn't mean to ignore you. I got lost in the sauce. The peanut sauce. He said, do you think singing has improved your sound? Well, first of all, yes, absolutely. 100%. It's not even improved. It's shaped. It's created my sound, actually. Are there other benefits? Love my scat videos on IG. Look out for more coming soon, but thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, the thing about singing is that it allows you to get it allows you to get closer to the music without any barriers. So, and yeah, the pitch is important. You got to focus on the pitch, but don't focus on the pitch as the main thing you get out of singing. The main thing you got to get out of singing is the looseness. Because, like, if you play one note, even on piano, that's one reason I love Brad Miller so much. He sings on the piano, man. He sings on the piano. How can you do that? Well, if you play one note like this, let me get off this R&B sound. It's like... Well, even slower. Get off this sound. Hold on. So if you play a note like, right. If you go from this note, like, let's go lower. Right. If you sing that, that's da 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 da. Okay, good pitch, right? But what if you want to go ooh? You got to find a way to do it creatively. So you got to go. Oh snap! That's one thing that John Batiste is a master of, by the way. John Batiste can sing and play at the same time and have it sound exactly like his voice. That's what Stevie Wonder is also probably the first person I think I really heard do that. But yeah, that's like the you know what I'm saying. You got to find a way to do it. Don't just go boo doo boo dee boo doo boo here. That's a sound though. You know, like. That might be a sound, but right? But sometimes you want to go hoo doo boo hoo. Sometimes you want to do that, so you have to sing to, do something, even if you can't sing that well. Just sing to like it's like a trombone, right? Wow, there's nothing stopping you, right? There's nothing getting in the way. There's no technical limitation. You can just slide. So because it's so flexible and fluid and dynamic, you don't have to worry about getting stuck between like a 12-tone system. It's like not equal temperament, well-tempered. It's like, I don't know much about like sound science, but I just know for a fact that this is chromatic, 12 tones. It's chromatic in 12 tones. So because it's limited to those 12 tones, you can't do anything smaller than a semitone. You can't do anything smaller than that. But in the voice, you can do as small as you want, as big as you want. So the benefits of singing in that way is to be able to find ways to get flexible and to use your imagination to expound on your instrument so that you can create the illusion of that sound at least, If you do a grace note, between those three notes really fast. That you can make the piano kind of sing a little bit. That's why piano players do that so much. That's the grace note. The grace note is a wave. That's what the grace note is, right? But you don't even have to just stick to grace notes. You can do all sorts of sounds. If I had my saxophone out right now, I would help you with that, but give you a demonstration. But that's basically the biggest benefits of singing, to me. Because it helps you to use your imagination and figure it out first. Figure it out second. I don't believe in trying to figure it out and then use your imagination second. I think you figure it out second. So it means the imagination first. I think that's the most important thing to me. And the reason why I think it's the most important is because I feel like it's a lot harder, especially as you get older, to get out of your your worldview. You know, we end up kind of sticking to what we think is correct, and it's hard to kind of get away from that. And if we've already developed our idea of what is that, then it's hard for us to be flexible to newer ideas. So, for me, it's actually easier to improv vocally than on piano. There's a huge fear of doing it wrong while playing. I mean, sure, that's valid too, right? Yeah, like when you improv vocally, yeah, it's for most instrumentalists, it's harder because it's the opposite, but the same reason. Like they're afraid of being wrong with their voice because they think they can't get the pitch right. But you have the opposite issue, which is it's two sides of the same coin. It's the same coin, exactly same coin, but it's just that different issues, opposite issues. But it comes from the same place. And basically, I think, oh yeah, no problem, Lamel. Thank you, bro. But yeah, I think the big issue. Also, what's up, Ray? Good to see you, man. You got class right now. Well, thanks for saying hi, man. Unlike the other streams, I'll keep this one up. Should I keep this one up? I feel like I don't know if I should keep this. I'll keep parts of it up because like I don't want my tunes to get leaked yet because I want to show you all the tunes. But if I leave the stream up, then I'll leave the stream up for a day. How about that? Because I don't want my tunes to get. I'll play like one tune from each set. I'll play one tune from each set because I gotta save these videos for when I put them up because I want to put them up. So, but yeah, that's the thing about like singing for some people is that for most people honestly, because I get it. Like I try to practice singing all the time. That's the only reason I can do it now. But I think the biggest issue that ends up coming up is that people get too caught up in wanting to be correct. And again, it's not your fault. You know, you want to perform, you hear something you like, and you want to be able to do it. And also, you don't want to be wrong. You know, you don't want to sound bad or whatever. But I think singing allows you to get more confidence on your instrument. To me, you get more confidence because then you start. For me, I start to connect the things that I'm hearing. Because that's the thing. If I play this, I can just do that. I can sing it. It might take you a little longer to find that on your instrument. Maybe like it's two notes. So it'll probably take you a few seconds. But either way, there's a buffer, right? When you try to find the note on your instrument. But if you just do it's instant. You don't even have to have perfect pitch because you hear the pitch. So you can go you can just do it instantly. So being able to create something instantly is extremely important for music because that's how I improvise. Is I try to focus on creating the first thing that comes to my head. What is my memory, my musical memory of the imagery that I want to, or sorry, the imagery, what's the best way of putting this? Basically musical imagery. The memory of musical imagery. Wow, that's a mouthful. Like I try to rely on my memory of musical imagery to call on that when I improvise so that becomes a priority. So, yo, WB, what's up, dude? It's been ages, man. What's up, man? It's 2:30 a.m. I need to sleep. Listen, it's 3:30 a.m. for me. I should sleep too, but I wanted to bring this to y'all because I'm hanging. So, but no worries, Red. Thanks for coming through. I know you said you got to work, and somebody else came through. I missed. Flopper 99. 13 and thinking about going to Berkeley summer camp in 2 years. Yeah, I mean if you get a scholarship, do it. For sure, especially 2 years. Oh, you got plenty. You got plenty of time, dude. 13? Yeah, you got plenty of time. Just make sure to practice, listen, and have fun. That's the only thing you got to worry about. And plus, y'all younger folks, man, I think y'all are way smarter than when we were young too. So I think y'all got an advantage. So go ahead and just have fun, you know, and enjoy the process. Find the things that you like about music, and stay focused. That's all you got to worry about. So, but absolutely, you should definitely do it. I heard a lot of good stuff about the Berkeley 5-week. A lot of my friends have done that. So, what else we got? Oh, ACR, what's up, man? Mitchell Gaming. Can't wait for me and myself to 100. Yo, you telling me? That's what I want. It's been ages. School been kick you behind building a car. Yo, man, WB. Let me tell you something. Man. Your trajectory since we've met has been extremely inspiring. Well, I've known you for like over 3, almost 4 years now, which is crazy. And you know you've been working hard, so commend you for that, man. But also, once again, I can eat while I play. Incredible. Japan treat me nice, man. It feels natural. It's like home. It's home for me. But yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me see. What's the stream looking like right now? Let's get a little bit help up. Last we talked, I was just getting settled in a new place. Oh, really? Yes, that was a few months ago. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm actually kind of glad there's not that many people watching the stream right now, because that way I can play this music without it. I can play this music without feeling too like I'm revealing too much. But yeah, I'll show y'all a little bit of this, and this transition might be wonky. I'm not sure, but let's. Yeah, that transition just like didn't work. But I'm here in Premiere, and what set is this? This set? No, this is set 2. I don't know what I want to play. I want to play. Set 1. Oh man, I gotta. Man, they really messed up the lighting on this. Like, because I had it set to one thing. See, check this out. At the beginning of the show, it looked like this, which was fine. But then they turned the lights up, and I was like that. So I had my camera exposure set to this setting, which looked fine. That's Juan in the front, by the way. Juan came to my show, which is nice. Juan's in. But I had it set to this, and then it ended up being that. So I had to like do some Lumetri presets. So I'm just gonna have to copy and paste the attributes. So paste attributes. Yeah, now it looks a little better at least. Now it's like visible. It's viewable. But yeah, I got this blues I used to play called Here's How It Goes. I don't mind playing that one at least. But let's see, what was my other set list? I had that one. I played Lamp is Low. I had another tune. Yeah, I'll play this one first. It's just a blues. Nothing really too crazy. Hope y'all can hear it. And again, this is like this is actually just a Zoom, and I haven't mixed anything yet, so. That's good. At least it's still coming through. Yeah, I'm happy to share this with y'all right now. For those of you who missed it. And look, I can play music without it getting copyright strike. That's a win. And I was like dealing with microphone troubles and stuff like that in the beginning too. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that, ACR. Man, this is sea salt and seaweed flavored chips. So thank you, Treasure. Bro, Japanese 7-Eleven is cracked. Cracked. yeah, that's the other thing. Dude, you want to talk about people in the audience actually watching the show? Yeah. Like nobody got their phone out, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the best audiences to play for in the world are definitely here. Yeah, Hiro is great. Sorry, Cheshire. Yeah, I miss your emotes. I miss the dancing emotes. Imagine about the kids on the slope crossover. Yeah. That's a dream, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no, thank you. Thanks for watching. And May is awesome. He's like my favorite, man. I love May. He's one of my favorite guitar players. Period. I think he's gonna go down in history. I really like. I love his trajectory now. Come on, man. And those who recognize the keyboard is if y'all been following J Music for at least the past 5 years at least, which is like 5 years last month. 5 years to last month is when we started. We embarked on our first like Persona session, and Taka was there for that basically. So if y'all recognize Taka from the early Persona days in J Music, that's why he was the keyboardist for that. He was in J Music for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I think 2 years he was in J Music actually. Have I spent a lot of time playing piano? Yes. Have I spent a lot of time practicing piano? I don't know about that. Practice by playing, I guess. I definitely practiced a lot of piano in college though, because I kind of had to. But I really started like really trying to play piano when I was in high school. Let me increase the volume a little bit. This should be a little better. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I felt that it was needed. I mean, like I said, I haven't mixed this yet, so right now it's only the Zoom audio. I like Taka because he's very creative, man. He doesn't just play the typical normal stuff. He really has his own personality. It's very unique, man. Come on, Yuji. Dance moves? What did I do? I didn't watch. I didn't see. Huh. Yeah. I mean, just because we're watching right now, you know, still feel free to ask any questions. That's what I'm here for. So, even if you got any questions about what you're even looking at, what's been going on. Oh yeah, exactly. Yes, I'm telling y'all, man. Japanese jazz audiences is different. Some people don't like that though. Some people rather have that atmosphere. So, but yeah, Zion. I mean, like that's true. But what's more important is that they respect work and talent. That's like even more important is the fact that like it's not like you know everybody in Japan just knows who are playing and all that kind of stuff. It's more just like if they go to a concert, they respect the work that's happening, you know. It's also because the society in general is like, you know, very respectful, non-invasive. Yeah, Hiro is killing y'all. Horse? Yeah, trombone, man. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but yeah, like I really want to learn trombone, and I really, really want to learn guitar. I just cannot play guitar to save my life, man. I really want to learn guitar. Yeah, that's before I play anything else. That's that. Thank you. Yeah, so that's that. That's called Here's How It Goes. It's a blues. I've been playing that blues for years. I wrote that blues like 9 years ago. maybe like 8 years ago, 8 9 years ago. But thank y'all. Adaptation to living in Japan been like very easy for me. Juna, like I said, Juna has been extremely helpful for me in that way. But also, even aside from that, me knowing some Japanese has made the transition a lot easier. Me understanding cultural things, like what I'm supposed to do, and learning from other people around me has made it easier. What else? Like, there's a lot of different things that made it easier for me. So like, I'm very happy about that. With the band members, yeah, check out Mei Inoue. So like Inoue, and then Mei, M-A-Y, Mei Inoue. I want to say Inoue, but if I write it in English, it's I-N-O-U-E. So it's weird to say it in English, but yeah, Mei Inoue, and he's already kind of climbing. He just played a gig at Blue Note Tokyo with Chris Potter. And he's been climbing recently. He's like famous now. I'm glad I got to catch him before he blew up. So. Is Sadao Watanabe still playing? I don't know. Actually, I don't really know yet. But yeah, it's Mei on guitar. It's Takafumi Suenaga on keys. Yuji Ito Yuji on bass. Hiro Kimura on drums. But yeah, man. Whenever I think of Inoue, I usually think of Inoue Joe. Y'all know that? Anybody remember Naruto? Inoue Joe. Naito. You know that song? Let's go. The really old Naruto. I think that's like the first Shippuden opening or the second or something. I don't remember, but it's not the first. It's definitely not the first. But yeah, closer. Inoue Joe. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Hey, Juna, Nancha? Hold on real quick. You know that song? You know that? That's funny. Oh, you are my friend. That's Distance. That's you. You are my friend. Thank you, my friend. I'll go the distance every day. So that a shining day, the water singing. Good old anime jams. But yeah, I want to play maybe a couple of. I don't want to play all the original stuff, but there's another tune I want to play for y'all. I'll play you a little bit of it. I gotta find. Let me try to find it. Okay, this is it. So I wrote this song that's based on a chord progression I heard. I wrote this chord progression based on a song. I wrote the song based on a chord progression I heard when I was listening to and melody too. When I was listening to Chris Williams when we were living together. They were playing Fire Emblem Fates on the DS, and I heard this. I was like, "Yo, what is that song?" It was like I was like, "Oh man, this is like killing." I just heard it was a song called "Road Taken," and this melody like. like had that. So like I kind of wrote something. Oh, he has a great video on it. Yeah, he's a good dude, man. But yeah, I heard that like years ago. I'm trying to remember. I think 2016, 17. And then I wrote yo, what's up, Sanguis? I wrote a song based on that. Well, I wrote a chord progression first, and that I was hearing, and then I finally like recorded it. This past October, I recorded it, and then it ended up being this song. So I call it "Familiar Road." It's a little faster than I had originally wrote it. How do you work with a combo when someone plays your composition? Feel like everything. I feel like I'm gonna have to answer that question after the song. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I'll answer that because it's actually important. Thank you, Cheshire. See, yeah, I had a mic issue right here. It's all first set stuff, you know. So I'm probably not gonna put this version up. I'm gonna record NARU also, so I'm probably gonna use that one instead. How big a venue is this? I mean, for a jazz club in Japan, this is probably one of the top 5 biggest jazz venues in Tokyo. Like, because there's a lot of clubs in Tokyo, like a lot of clubs, and they're usually like between 10, 20 capacity max. This is like an 80 capacity venue. And we filled it up, both sets. So. Chip, thanks for coming through. Thank you. Great to see you. Great to see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Mail, but I do want to answer this question because it's actually an important question. So ACR or Mitzel Gaming, but ACR said, "How do you work with a combo when someone plays your composition? It feels like everything You know, let me switch the views real quick. so, so, how do you work with a combo when someone plays your composition? It feels like everything I rehearse, people can't get it how I envision it. So the most important thing regarding, I'm not sure like how, I think you said you were like in your 20s, like maybe 20, 21 or something like that. But yeah, or like, especially when you're dealing with like college cats too, like you got to realize that not everybody, like, especially at that age, if you're not at like one of the big top jazz schools in the country, like you're not at like MSM or Juilliard or New School, any of them types of places where like, you know, they're like ridiculously expensive and they're attracting like only 30 students a year make it in, stuff like that. Usually most people at like the average level is not going to be pro level yet. Like the majority level, the 99% of people between the age of 18 and 22 are not going to be pro level yet. So it's like when your expectations unfortunately have to be adjusted based on your surroundings. So if the unfortunate thing that happens is that if the unfortunate thing that happens becomes the fact that your level is a little higher than everybody else's, or maybe drastically higher, or maybe your level is around everyone is at the same, but the way you're writing is a little ambitious. Like maybe even I definitely wrote a lot of tunes like when I was in high school that I don't think I was ready to play. It was just stuff I was hearing and I might not have even wrote it right or whatever. There's just things that I wanted to try, right? And then like, you know, the band couldn't even play it the whole way, like, you know, but they tried, right? And I think the whole point is that, you know, that's something you're just going to have to work through. You're going to have to evaluate yourself. Like, am I good enough to play this with the right people? You know, and can I attract the right people? Like, you know, or if I am good enough and the people aren't around me, how do I find more musicians and pay them? Because you got to pay. The reality check I had my senior year of college when I was 22 is that, I got to pay people for gigs. not of course I knew I had to pay people for gigs, but like pay people for stuff that wasn't jazz gigs. You know what I'm saying? Like my own personal projects. I was so used to just like, I was kind of spoiled. Like everybody at school, we all just played each other's projects for fun and for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't matter because we were all students. So we would just go into a jam session and play each other's tunes. It was like magical. Take advantage of that when you're in college. You will never get that again. I'm not saying you will never. I shouldn't say never. But it's going to be extremely rare. Like 0.001% chance, maybe less than that you'll be able to do that again. So take advantage of that in college when everybody has free time and you can rehearse like every week for free without having to pay for a space. Take advantage of that because you like most likely won't get that again. But I can't say never, but most likely will not ever experience that again. So unless you like, you know, unless you're roommates with your musicians or you marry a musician or something or whatever, or like you know whatever, you're in a band. Even then, if you're in a band, I mean, I have J Music. You know, we've been in a band for 10 years, and I realized real quick I had to start paying people. So you might have to like reach out. You know, you might have to reach out and just like pay some cats to play the music that you want to play. That's just how it is. You cannot play good music with people who are not good musicians. And I'm not saying like they're not good musicians, but they're not technically at the level and experienced at the way that you might want to be doing it. But again, you have to check yourself too. Like, are you good enough to do that? To need that? Are you good enough to warrant attracting that? So you have to just be real. You know, unfortunately, sometimes when you're writing songs, everybody's going through it. You know what I mean? Everybody is exploring. Everybody is trying new stuff. Everybody, you know, I used to get mad when I was 18. I used to go to Smalls and be like, man, why isn't nobody playing the way I want? You know, and then my good buddy John Hanamiya, who was a sophomore at the time, he was like, you know, the more I think about it, man, unbelievably mature for his age. He was 19 when I was 18. He was talking like this. He basically was trying to calm me down, like being like, you know, everybody's at different levels and everybody is doing different things. You know, like not everybody is trying to do the same thing at the same time as you. You know, and I had to realize that, you know, I'm grateful for cats like him, but because I was burning with energy and I wanted to play hard, right? But I was like, man, cats don't really want to do that. But it's like, all right, well, you just got to find the cats who do. So it might not be like, oh, like musicians are, you know, are just not good, or why, or maybe my tune sucks. Like, no, man, it literally just might be your environment. You just got to branch out and try different stuff. But just enjoy the process of everybody who gets to play it. Be grateful that they are playing it at all. That's pretty much the easiest thing to do. Just go through it, record it, learn from it. It might not be perfect now, but don't give up because, you know, there's so many tunes I've written that, for example, there's tunes that I play, like y'all like Reach. Y'all like that song Reach that I played with Emmett. I wrote that tune when I was 17. I wrote that song when I was 17 years old. I'm 30 now. So 13 years later, I can play that tune. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many things I wanted to play when I was younger that like, you know, I did get to play that tune like soon after, like maybe 2 years after I wrote it. But like, you know, to this day, I'm still, every time I play it, I'm grateful that we're playing it. But, you know, and it's sounding good, but there's still something I'm reaching for, no pun intended. I'm still looking for 13 years later, and I'm sure that I'll get to it. It's kind of like Train finding his stuff. You know, I'm not comparing myself to Train necessarily, but I'm really, it eases my mind to know that his debut was at 30, right? His leader debut was he was 30 years old when he released that Coltrane album on Prestige. So that makes me feel a lot better, like, oh, you know, I'm not too late. Like, y'all not too late, right? You know? So, because I've been thinking a lot about, like, man, like, people have been asking me for my album. I'm supposed to be, like, hot, young, jazz lion or whatever. You know, I was 22, and they're like, where's your album? Where's your album? When I was 22, everybody kept asking me that. So, you know, I'm 30 now, 8 years later, and, you know, now I have an album that hopefully will be released this year. I'm not sure yet, but I got to get mixed. I have one recorded. So, yeah, 30 might be the year. I might, you know, start off my 30s with that. But it's okay. You don't got to be, you know, you don't got to be the next Kenny Garrett at 21. So, but yeah, so that's the. So you used to make it. Anybody can make it. Man, like, people didn't really care about Joe Lovano till he was in his 40s. You know what I mean? Like, everybody got time. What's up, Bolin? Thank you. Only 2 of those words apply to me. But yeah, you know, that's, yeah. You understand? Really appreciate it. Good. I'm glad you do. Yeah, it's deep. It's deep. But, you know, give it time. Just record it. Or even if you just appreciate it. Like, I say record it, look back on it, be like, okay, they couldn't play it now, but maybe they can later. Maybe get the same people, you know. Hey, Gina, if you play recordings, can you be a little further away from the door? It's because I'm using some of this footage for live, so. Question mark jump out? Oh, I'm not talking about you. We're just talking about WBs. Oh, WBs said something? Oh. Lion, young lion. You feel like I feel like everyone put so much pressure on me to be the best already, and I'm already a freshman in college. Don't worry, it happens. Just don't worry about it. I get it. I was there. I know what that feels like. But yeah, I want to play a little bit of that. What I do want to play right now is I am gonna play some snippets of a brand new composition of mine. Another brand new well, this was a brand new composition, but it has some other brand new compositions. So I'll give y'all some previews. So I got another new song called Universal. Kind of new vibe. What about shirts like this? Like this Boku no Hero shirt? I don't know. Can't remember. No, Chum. Did you get me? Did my mom get me the shirt, or did you get me the shirt? The Boku no Hero Academia shirt. Yeah, I think it must have been. Can't remember. But yeah, I don't remember. I got it as a gift, y'all, so I don't remember. But it's a nice shirt. I wore it on my Emmett, my second Emmett leader thing. Yeah, so. But yeah, this is called Universal. Universal. I'll put the full one up at some point. Computer chugging a little bit. It's a new vibe, man. I'm trying to get some new vibes in here. Like I'm trying to write music that don't really got a genre. I just got ideas. I don't know what to call any of this stuff, man. Oh wait, I gotta transition. My bad. I forgot y'all weren't watching it yet. My bad. Yeah, just YouTube. Yeah, I forgot to switch. Oh, if you want a Kawhi shirt, check out Jen Jen on Twitter. All right, that's all you get for right now. I can't show y'all too much. I can't play the whole video. Yo, RWB. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming through. Come on, I gotta give you them 1 minute previews, man. I can't give you the whole thing yet. Come on, man, you gotta wait. Appreciate you, B. All right, I got this other song called New Ride. This New Ride. I call this one New Ride because this is a beat. The forward motion. New Ride. Vibe. There's a potato or tortilla chips. These are some seaweed and salt flavored so nori and salt chips. Somebody asked me a question. Oh, ACR, with some of your compositions I've heard your melodies are so good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you start melodically or with certain chord progression when beginning a new jazz piece? I mean, I don't know what I'm writing. None of this is jazz. I mean, it's like it's jazz. It's jazz in that it's jazz derivative. Yeah, Norishio. Exactly. Sanguis. But yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm hesitant with calling a lot of this stuff jazz. Like, you know, it's jazz derivative. I guess I'm a jazz musician, but I think more about song. Like just writing a piece. I don't think about genre. You know, maybe in the beginning that's how your mind has to work, which I get. Like, you know, your mind might have to work that way when you're exploring new stuff. Like, you're just kind of feeling out the genre. But for me, I just think about the sound. I've always kind of thought about what the sound is, and so sometimes, like when I write songs, it's all about jazztronica. Yeah, I don't even like that. I don't want to give no genres to what I'm doing. I just like it. Frank Zappa ain't had no genre. Like, what will you call Frank Zappa? Anybody who calls Frank Zappa's music prog rock, I'm upset. Frank Zappa is beyond. Frank Zappa was like, he was like kind of like Duke Ellington's alter ego. He was like to me, Frank Zappa was like a very, like, Zappa is like, I feel like what Duke would have wanted to be if he was like a rock star. It's kind of like what to me what Zappa represents. Like, if you hear some of Zappa's stuff, it really is extremely advanced. Not advanced because like theoretically or whatever, but just advanced conceptually. It's very conceptually advanced. I love Frank Zappa. Big inspiration. I love Frank Zappa, dude. Really just incredible. If y'all haven't checked out Frank's music, check him out. Had some of the baddest musicians of all time on all of his records. So I highly recommend. But like, you know, so that is an example of music that has so much in it that how do you call it one genre? Favorite Zappa album? Man, I don't know a lot of album names, but like whatever has Grand Wazoo on it. Grand Wazoo. What's that other joint in G? What's the album cover where he's in the pool? You know that album cover where he's like in the pool and it's like black letters in the front? I forgot, but there's a lot of. It's been a long time since I've listened to that stuff, but this is when he's in the pool. What the heck is the name of the album? I gotta check it out. But yeah, joint's killing. I gotta go find that album. I might be thinking of something else, but I Am the Slime, Hot Rats. Yes. I think that might. I don't know if is that the name of it. I know I Am the Slime is on it too. Yeah, but anyway, it's been a while, bro. I never kept track of the tune names, but definitely killing. But anyway, like so when I compose, like I have like ideas, like little chunks of ideas. Like I went on looks like he's in an empty pool. And he's all pink. Yeah, it's Hot Rest. Yeah, I think that's that. That's that. That's the cover then. Yeah, yes, that's the cover. Yeah, that's the one. That's a killing album. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like there was a stream I did on Twitch some time ago where I went through like all my old finale files, and you see how like 8-bar chunks of ideas that I used to just put down. That's how I am. Like I might have an idea in my head, and I'll just sing. I got voice memos on I got voice memos on my phone, like on this phone, my old phone, rest in peace, that broke. It's right here, bro. Like I had this phone, man. This joint broke. This is done. It's done, dude. It's very done, so I'm so upset. But almost 4 years I had that phone with no problems. So I got a lot of voice memos on there that I ripped over into my computer, and I just sing stuff into it. I might be on the street and I might be hearing something, and then so it might be a melody, it might be a beat, it might be something weird stuck in my head that I don't know where it came from, or it might be chord progression. Like New Ride started off like that. New Ride started off like this. And then the rest of it came from was inspired by me playing with Joel Ross. Yo, what's up, DJ? Yeah, so I played with Joel Ross, and I heard something that he did. I was playing I played all of his melodies are like in his songs are like very, very like complex, like time wise. You got to watch out because it's extremely. I was so inspired by how melodic Joel was able to be within those time changes, and it didn't feel. The thing I liked about it is that it didn't feel contrived. It didn't feel like I'm throwing this time change in because I want to be complicated. He wasn't just arbitrarily mixing and chopping stuff up. It all flowed naturally. Even if it was in 4, it felt like it was in all these different meters. Just the way he was thinking and flowing was something I always was inspired by, but I never. Because people think I only played trad. People thought I only played trad jazz, so people never called me for that type of gig in the city. But him, Gifton, and Marquise Hill, they, I think they were just happy to support some brothers too, man. I think they knew, and they also knew me before I did all the trad stuff too. So that's the other thing is that, I really am honored for their faith in me. But a lot of people think I only, just especially because After You've Gone and stuff, they think I only just play trad and stuff. But since I finally got to play his gig, I started to look at the charts and how I got to get an opportunity to see, how it worked out. That's funny you talk about that. Play Marcus Gilmore. Yes, like that's who was on the gig with Joel. He's awesome. I think there's some footage of it. I don't know where it is, but yeah, Marcus was on that gig that we played with Joel in New York. Have I tried Yanagasawa saxophones? I tried a soprano like years ago, I think, when I was in college. Killing. I love those horns. I know the sopranos are some of the best sopranos in the world, but now that my man John Ledbetter, now that he got some sopranos out, I know those things probably gonna be the best in the world. So, because this alto is definitely the best. But yeah, so I got inspired by the way he was writing, and so I ended up trying to. I wrote a song like it, or in some kind of way. Another new song that I wrote. I thought it was gonna play. It didn't play. There we go. Oh, yeah, this is New Ride. I think I gotta turn this up too. I gotta turn this up. I'll give y'all one chorus. I'll give y'all one chorus and I'll stop. Because this is a composition stream, so I want y'all to hear how I'm thinking at least. You get one. Dang, Cheshire, hope you feel better. One chorus. I told y'all one chorus. That's it. All right. What's the other joint? Oh yeah, I had this other D minor joint. I want to play that later. I'll play a little bit of it. I'll play this one. Yeah, I'll play this one. So this one, this is actually a tune that I came up with. We just put a bunch of Thank y'all, appreciate you. Thanks for watching, everybody. But yeah, I got what was I gonna say? What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, this is a tune that I recorded on my Trio album. I think the Trio record is the version on this one that's gonna come out is definitely gonna be better. I think not because like this is not good, but just because it's Trio, it's less like this. It's really hard for this to exist with more than 3 people. So so the idea I think is more clear. But at least in this situation, you get to hear what I was doing and how I was doing it. So yeah, it's called Rooms of Reverence. I just call it Rooms. It's do y'all know the Winton? Y'all know the Winton joint called Nosmo King? Nosmo King. You know Nosmo King. That's the Winton joint. And they start going in. That's my joint. I basically like kind of wrote a song that was like that. At least I wanted to have something that was like that. So it's a very simplified, watered down version of that. Kind of a dollar store version of Nosmo King. I just explained it. The tune that I wrote, that inspired by Nas Mo King. Oh no, you good, you good. Shut up, Sanguis. This type of tune is so hard to do it with 5 people. I think next time I do it, it's gonna be trio. I kind of want to show y'all the trio version, but I don't want to show y'all the record yet. So. Nah, I can't show y'all yet. Do I switch between playing subtone low depending on the song or how you feeling? It's just autopilot. Like, yeah, it's how I'm feeling. I don't know. I don't really think about it anymore. I think more about when I want to use full tone. Yeah, it just depends on the sound I want. That's all you're gonna get. But yeah, you saw the cues. We got there's cues in there. All right, there's one thing that I kind of want to play the full thing of. I kind of want to get because there's no guarantee that I'll put this version up, but maybe I can play you the transitions. I'll play you the transitions. Wow, cues. Sanguis, it's so funny, like you joke in the jazz streams, because it's like so like it's so out of place for what like normally like normally I experience what I would normally experience in jazz streams. It's like a comic relief. It's like it clears the air. Nobody's like this in jazz, so it's just funny. It comes with the package. It's refreshing. Never stop. All right, so the name of the band is Dreamweaver, and so by default, of course, I wrote a song called Dreamweaver, and this is the premiere of it, basically. So I don't want to play too much of it. I'm gonna do a full premiere of what it'll actually be when I release it, but this is basically the preview you can expect of what Dreamweaver is. And basically, if you want to know, like, the short summary is that, like, you know, I've fun fact, the band that I had that played Open World years ago in New York are called as the Dreamweaver Society. And so this song is called, this composition is called The Dreamweaver. And it was like basically like a series of compositions, a series of ideas that I had based on things that I see, whatever. And it's a story in 2 parts. It's telling the story of basically the descent. Part 1 is descent, which is basically into sleep, right? Like traveling through the dream world to get to, you know. And then there's a transition, and that next one is called lucidity, awakening, where it's the entrance of the Dreamweaver, creating and manipulating the dream as it is. So that's the Dreamweaver. But I don't want to play the full thing. I'm just going to play some transitions and stuff so that you can understand how it is. I'll play one time through the form of part 1, and then I'll play the transition into part 2. Oh, let me... It's also like Gran Turismo music. I told you. Uma. Não, come on, cara. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to skip to transition. I got to find where it happens. Okay, so let's play the melody out. So let's do the melody out. Yo, what's up, Arsenal? Will I release it on Spotify? Probably not, because it's it's not professionally recorded. So, but you'll be able to watch it on YouTube very soon. So, please stay tuned for that when that happens. It'll be very soon. But I gotta find the right one though. This is the first time we ever played it, so. Transition. I kind of don't want to spoil this part, so I'm going to skip it a little bit. I really don't want to spoil this part, so I'm going to skip a little bit so you can get into like the meat and potatoes of what the song's supposed to sound like. I don't want to spoil the experience, so yeah, so I'll just skip to where it's supposed to be. Yeah, let's start from here. Oh, my homies. Yeah, no spoilers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no spoilers. I want y'all to experience it in its full, you know, full capacity. But I'll give y'all a taste of the melody, so. But this is like really brand new stuff that like, you know, I've never written before, so. It's the first time that I've been able to let these ideas come out. Part 2, the Dreamweaver, the lucidity, awakening. Thank you, Camden. Alright, no more. You gotta wait. I can't give y'all the whole thing, but thank y'all for listening. I gotta give y'all the whole thing, y'all. I can't give y'all the whole thing, man. Come on. If I post the whole thing right now, what is gonna stop y'all from? Come on, listen. I know that y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I know that y'all respect me and like the stuff. But let me transition real quick. How y'all gonna expect me to believe that all y'all? Listen, I came from the pirating era, or I use LimeWire, Kazaa, Napster, all of that joint. I know what it's like to rip. Listen, y'all be ripping joints off of YouTube like it's nothing. Y'all don't got no shame. I don't care if y'all love the person or not. Y'all, if I post a full song here, y'all know how little I be posting content. Y'all take that thing and listen to it. I know y'all. I don't want to leave nothing. Y'all gonna be seeking. Like, no, Pat. Oh yeah. I'll wait till the song comes out. Nope. No, y'all won't. I'll play the whole song here on stream. Nothing stop you. I'm going to private the video immediately. Y'all probably screen recording right now. How many of y'all screen recording right now? Turn it off. I can't stop you from screen recording, so I can't put the I can't put the full song up. So yeah, that's why you getting previews. Sorry, not sorry. I know y'all. Come on. I wasn't born yesterday. Listen, I may be older, but I'm not old. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 30. I know about YouTube to MP3. Come on, man. Out here with the screencast-o-matic. I'll be screaming. No shame. Screen recorder on your iPhones and stuff. Come on, I know y'all. Y'all gonna screen. Y'all do the whole 12-minute song. No shame. I'm gonna see that thing on YouTube today in 2 hours. Patrick Bartley, new composition. I know it. I can see it. Anyway, so somebody mentioned Kenny Garrett earlier. Well, there's a song that I wrote. This is fine. I can play a little bit of this, play most of this because I'm gonna put a preview up on Instagram when I wake up. I might as well put it. Hey, YouTube's MP3 nodding. The only reason you screen recording is probably just quick. I feel you. Anyway, I wrote this song called Leap of Faith. And I'm gonna skip all of my embarrassing Japanese talking. So let me get straight to the music. All right, this is really a kicker. This is a lot faster than I intended it to, but it works. I hope y'all enjoy this one. This is gonna be cool. Sanguis, that's what mod chat is for. Anyway, this is Leap of Faith. Oh no, this is once again too quiet. But yeah, I like this song. Hope y'all enjoy it. I did meet Kenny once in a completely non-musical context. It was in France last summer. But basically this song is like my ripoff of Cheap Blackwater anyway. This is just Cheap Blackwater. basically cheap black water. All right, that's it. Turn y'all screen recorders off. I'll play the end of it. I'll play some other snippets of it. Like I want to play the drum vamp. I want to hear the drum vamp. Thanks for letting you know. Yeah. Turn it off. Turn your screen recorder off. I don't think I want to put this version up because but we need more time with it. But I got at least let y'all check out what it's supposed to be. All right, now we play the head out. You know what's funny? All right. You know what's funny about this? I can't even tell you. I can tell you, but I can't play for you on stream if I don't want to get copyrighted. Where I get that melody idea from, like. I guess it's basically like it's Sasakure's Seventh Heaven. I can play it on piano. I can't play the track, but it's this melody goes in. It's like so I turned that into but it wasn't even on purpose. I just realized that that's where it came from. It's not even on purpose. So I told the band, and they're just like cracking up because I was like, yo, this is It's just Hatsune Miku, bro. So if you hear the track, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's just sneaking the Sasakure.uk in there. So. Hey man, listen. I love Sasakure. That's the vibe. So yeah, I got a lot. You know, I'm very proud, happy with the stuff that happened. A lot of good stuff. That's basically the show. We played one of May's tunes too, actually, but I don't know if he wants me to play. Thank you, Kitchen. He's awesome. I love May, man. We have a very good vibe together. He's a good dude, man. But yeah, I just want to show you that. To show you that. There's a couple of other songs that I've been writing too. Got a lot of sus. that's a drip sizzle. I wrote a song called Drip Sizzle. I got a bunch of I got this other one called Unspoken Words. Unspoken words. That's a persona. Yeah, absolutely though. You're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong to think that. It actually makes me very happy. This is the one time where I'm okay with people making me the persona guy, because like that's actually like that, especially that second part, very Persona 5 in there. Like, yeah, it definitely got that kind of joint. This song has major Persona vibes. I was like, well, it'd be the way. Definitely play over a character going dot dot dot. Yesterday we said, yeah. This next part, that's almost like. That's the Yasunori Mitsuda vibe. That's the Chrono Trigger. That's the Chrono Trigger. Yeah. And then, yeah, there's a Secret of the Forest. Oh, these are chromatic descending monitor. Yeah. That's funny, but yeah, that's basically my tunes, man. I don't really got much more else to say, except for that it's like 5 a.m. and I should probably go now. But thank y'all for tuning in. We had a lot of good questions in here too, which is nice. I'll probably try to stream at a better time. I'm probably gonna stream again tomorrow, but then by tomorrow, I mean today, because I guess it's the same day for all of us. But I'm gonna at least try to get some sleep, and I'll be back on later. But Go Yasumi, yeah, exactly. I gotta let this coffee wear off though, so I'll probably just be chilling. I take out the trash, maybe take a shower or something. But yeah, appreciate y'all. This is nice. Had a good time. Thank y'all for checking out the music. Again, that's the reason why I didn't play full songs. We screen recording nothing. Just want to play a little bit of the show. But yeah, I mean we can't raid anybody because it's YouTube, so I'm just gonna have to end it. But thank y'all for watching. I want you to have a great day. And if I want to see you again, I'll probably catch you for another Splatoon stream or something on YouTube, on Twitch. But yeah, and I'm also gonna put up some show info. We got another show coming up at NARU, so check that out. That's gonna be good. On February 10. So look forward to that. And some other tour info as well. I got a bunch of stuff coming up in Japan, and some new videos will be coming up. So thank you for the Discord link. Next time we'll hang out at 4 a.m. Exactly. After stream at 6 p.m. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Thank you. Yeah, I'll see y'all some other time, everybody. Thanks for watching.